Hello. Yeah, so this is my first vlog. Technically not my first vlog, but I'm gonna move this so I'm not staring over here. Okay, this is my first vlog since I was about 15 or 16. Like, I used to do them for YouTube, but I never actually posted them because I was too scared. And it's pretty lucky that I didn't, because I probably would have been like one of the most hated people on YouTube because I was a freak. I used to be an emo, just for those of you who didn't have the pleasure of already knowing that. So it's really strange. Sorry. Yeah, I used to be an emo. I used to have like long dark hair, like I did when I first came to uni, but I wasn't an emo then. I used to have long hair with like a side fringe. I was like, hate my life. Not quite in that voice, but you get the idea. And I used to do vlogs. And I thought it was funny, but I don't think I was. I think watching them now I'd be quite embarrassed, especially at the way I looked and my choice of clothing. Anyway, yeah, so this is my, probably about my 5th ever vlog. But my first one at uni. First one that's actually interesting. I apologise in advance for the music that's happening downstairs because my boyfriend's testing out how loud his speakers can go, which is brilliant. So I'm not sure how well you can actually hear me. Anyway, yeah, we've kind of been asked to talk about what YouTube means to us, sort of ish, you know, like, because we're doing, well, I don't know who I'm talking to. This is the thing that's confusing, because I don't know if I'm talking to people in my group, or I probably am, but if there's anyone else watching from outside of my group, this is like, I've got to kind of explain what I'm talking about. Basically, we're doing a module called YouTube the City. Sorry. YouTube the City. Sorry, I get so easily distracted. And we kind of spent last lesson, which I really enjoyed. We spent last lesson sort of thinking about what YouTube would be like if it was a physical space. So yeah, a lot of people sort of thought of it in terms of it being in a building. So like this room would be this room would be comedy. This room would be music videos, blah blah blah. And yeah, and I think me and my group kind of had the. Me and my group had the most unrealistic one, which was like we imagined YouTube as if it was like in a theme parky type land, like with hills and cool buildings. Like personally, I kind of reference that to a Simpsons episode where they go to Itchy and Scratchy Land and Itchy and Scratchy Land, and there's like one building where it's like they have to kind of walk through this bit and dodge the axe, and it was like, that's, I don't know why, no, not quite with the axe and stuff, but that's how I imagined our buildings would be like. Look at exactly what they're trying to describe, like genre, like we had cat videos, we had weird videos, we had music, gaming, etc, etc, but like in a building that sort of looked like how it's supposed to be. But yeah, so that was kind of what we did last lesson, then we made it into a physical space in the studio. And I think we've kind of been asked to think about what it is that how we think of it personally. And I think, sorry, I'm just trying to read what we're actually supposed to talk about, because reflecting on some aspect of the project, right. Well, I personally would think of YouTube as, if I was really going to think about it, I think of it as not a museum, but like an exhibition. So an art exhibition. But it's not. not everything on it is art, but then again, you could argue that everything on it is art. Oh my god. Just like gonna have a philosophical debate with myself. But yeah, I guess that's how I'd view it. Or as a zoo, but I think a zoo's too predictable. It's like a combination, it's like a place you can go to view every aspect of human entertainment. I think, like, everything on it is for some form of entertainment. So I guess that's what I'd think of it as. Yeah. But yeah, I'm really enjoying the project so far. Like, really, really enjoying it. Like, more than anything I've enjoyed at this uni before. I think because I know quite a lot about YouTube, like, not to blow my own trumpet, but I have been like a member of it for 5 years and I have a lot of free time, so I'm just like sat on it watching weird videos that don't really make any sense. I think I'm gonna go. Sorry for how boring this is. Ciao!